ladies and gentlemen, this is Rondell Mitchell. On this video, I want to show you a very simple way that you could get started with an online program that will pay you anywhere from 100 all the way up to $1,000 per commission. Okay, now this is a program that I had originally got involved in back in I think it was 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. And for the moment when I was actively promoting it, I made about four or 5,000 from it in a relatively short span of time, and then I got distracted and I started doing other programs. That's been a big thing with me over the years is, a lot of times some of the programs that I should have remained focused on, I kind of got pulled away by the shiny ball syndrome or whatever. But I wanted to share this with you because they just did a little overhaul on Exodus Elite. And, one of the most important things to me in terms of promoting these opportunities is professionalism. Secondly, I like to have a program that has a decent product so that people can get some type of benefit from joining outside of just making money. Because a lot of the people who join you in these programs, they're usually people who have more than likely never done things like this. Or if they have done these types of programs, they haven't really made that much money or whatever. So it's always good to have some decent products that they can actually immerse themselves in and actually learn something. Because a confused mind usually does nothing. So if you have some products and some training, some coaching that teaches people what they need to do, then you have a better chance of making your pass up sale from them when they get their first sale. Speaking of which, Exodus Elite is a one up compensation plan. So for those of you who are not familiar, a one up means that your first sale is passed up to the person who enrolled you into the program. Okay, now a lot of people think, well, why would I want to give up my first sale? Well, you have to look at it in perspective, because if you're giving up your first sale, that means you're also receiving the first sale of anyone who you enroll and you teach them how to do what you did. See, that's the problem with these programs, is a lot of people are not teaching and they're not coaching their new members on how to get any type of results. Okay. And truth be told, you could show a person everything that you know, and they still won't get results if they're not willing to go out and follow instructions. So that's really just the name of the game, is that everybody does not follow instructions, But for those of you who will, it's very simple to do, because all our goal is to get people to look at our website. The video does all of the explaining and all of the telling and selling for you, so there's really not a whole lot of need for you to do any type of explaining, other than if a person has questions about something right before they get started, because all of the information about how we get paid, how much it costs, all of those types of things, those are covered within the video. And what I want to do now is I'm going to show you a couple minutes of this video, because the purpose of me making this video is to talk about how professional this looks in comparison to a lot of the other programs that are similar to it. Okay, because I'm in multiple programs, and for the most part I make sales in all of the programs that I'm in, but I'm not necessarily always completely satisfied with the quality of the sales video. See, personally, I believe that when your sales video is done professionally, it causes a lot more autopilot signups. And what I mean by that is a lot more people will join you without even needing to talk to you on the phone if they like the video enough. Okay, when the video is just when the video is just so, people tend to have more questions. But when you have a professional video, people will join and then they will contact you to ask their questions after they've already signed up. So I'm going to click on this so that you can see a couple seconds of how clean and crisp and professional this video is, and then I want you to compare it in your mind to some of the other things that you've possibly looked at here recently or in the past.
Welcome to Exodus Elite, the proven online digital business that works for just about everybody. Built from the ground up to ensure our members' success, Exodus has become one of the Internet's premier online opportunities. By providing high-quality digital products, an exciting profitable compensation plan, and an automated system that...
See, that's all I'm going to show you right now. Now, it's only an 8-minute video, first and foremost. So if you show this video to 10 people a day, you almost can't convince me that you shouldn't be able to make at least $2,000 a month. Okay? Because when people see this video, the first thing they're going to think is this is professional. See, what a lot of people don't know and don't understand is that these types of videos, a video with this type of quality is usually about $800 a minute to produce. So when a person is looking at your opportunity, at least from my perspective, when I'm looking at your opportunity, if you have a good sales video, the first thing that comes to my mind is that, okay, this person actually cares about the professionalism of what it is that they offer. Because a lot of these programs that people are promoting, the sales videos look cheap. Okay, so if your stuff looks more professional, people are going to feel like they can have more success with it, which ultimately is going to lead more people to want to join you in the ones that you promote that look the most professional. Now, if you know how to talk to people, then you can probably coerce people to join you in the ones that don't look as professional. But you shouldn't have to. At the end of the day, when a person creates one of these types of programs, we are the ones who do all the work. When you join, we're the one out there advertising and marketing, and they get paid their little admin fee or whatever, but the majority of the money comes to us. So they're behind the scenes. So they have a vested interest in making their program as professional as possible so that it's easier for us to convert the traffic that we generate into sales. Okay, so you guys need to understand what I just told you, because there's a lot of other lower end programs out there with cheap websites, cheap looking sales videos and so forth, and people are wondering why nobody is joining them when they pay for traffic and advertising. And the reason that people aren't joining is because it looks cheap. So if you have something that looks a lot better and the video is compelling and it encourages people to watch it all the way to the end, then obviously you're going to make more money. And with the top level being $1,000, the average person only really needs 1 or 2 sales a week to live on. So you guys have to really think about that from the point of view of is what I'm sharing with people, is it, number one, is it going to benefit them? Number two, did the owner put enough into this that it's easier for me to promote and to market? Okay, if it's easy for you to market and the video is doing what it's supposed to do, then you're going to get sales a lot easier. Okay, there's another opportunity that I promote similar to this, and it has a very good sales video. I got $1,000 sale from it last week, and I never even spoke to the person on the phone. That does not happen in programs where you don't have a good video, period. So you need to really consider that before you join your next opportunity, and take into account whether or not the video is professional. If the video is not done professionally, you're going to struggle to convert those leads into sales unless you have some type of sales skills that you can use when you talk to them on the phone. But in general, you want the video to do all of the explaining for you. So the only questions that you usually have to answer for people is, how do I promote this? Or where do I market? Those are the main questions that people are always going to ask you, is how do I promote this? Where do I advertise this at? And that's really easy to answer if you've been doing this for a while. So right now, what I want you guys to do is click on the link in the description and go over to my page and watch this video. Okay, if you're interested in making $100 commissions, $500 commissions, $1,000 commissions, then watch the video and then decide whether or not this makes sense to you. Because if it does, the question as far as how to advertise and all of that is answered for you right here inside of the back office. And I also have my own training. Okay, so I'm not going to go any further on this particular video because I went way too long already. But click on the link below the video in the description, and just go through the sales funnel and watch how professional it is. Watch how professional the capture page looks. Watch how professional the sales videos look. If a person watches this video and then they want more information, they can click here to view the products. Okay, and this page will give you an example of what it is that you're actually selling to people. Okay, and what it is you're selling information. You're selling learning information. E-learning products is what you're selling to people. And if they actually take the time to go through this information, a lot of them will become a whole lot more proficient as online marketers. Okay, but like I said, a lot of people just won't do what needs to be done to learn this stuff. Because if you really take an hour a day and just start immersing yourself in the products and learning the mindset and the different strategy and whatnot, it's not really that hard to make money in these types of programs. It's just a matter of being consistent and following up with your leads and learning how to build a relationship with those leads. And by making little videos like the one that you're watching right now, this is a form of relationship building. It's a form of rapport building. So this is how you get people into your program. Show them what you have, and then explain the benefit of them becoming a partner of yours and a member of the opportunity. It's very simple, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want to speak to me directly, my number is in the description below. So that's it for this video, you guys. Go and take a look, and I will talk to you in another video.